exist now. Exist now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Solo TV 84. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones. And before we begin, guys, make sure to get plugged into the Patreon. It is lit. You know what I'm saying? Most underrated YouTube channel, most underrated Patreon. We always staying active here. Got the polls going on. Always got new analysis on different coins. Always got the hot drops and exclusive. So make sure to tune into that, okay? So I know a lot is going on right now in the crypto market. A lot of stuff is going on. I know a lot of people aren't happy, right? Neither am I. But you know what? I got a haircut, so I got a little meeting tonight. You know what I'm saying? But times like this, guys, you know what? When you look at the fear to greed index, right, and we're at a 26 right now, there's a lot of fear right now. Obviously, with what's going on with the Russia-Ukraine situation, right? And it'll be very interesting to see what will happen in March. Looking at some of the prices right now, Bitcoin, went down to 33K at one point. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we were at 45 earlier in the week. And the reality is, I found it very odd that right after that dip to 33, then we went up like literally 11% the next day. I mean, it's obviously manipulated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to be an expert to see the manipulation with some of those wicks on those candles to realize that. I mean, but it's obviously heavily manipulated. By the way, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm just a guy giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, Let me find out in the chat here. Let me see if I can post a poll. Are you guys feeling bullish right now for the crypto market in March, or are you feeling bearish? How are you guys feeling? I'm just curious to know. Hit 1 if you're feeling bullish for March. Hit 2 if you're feeling bearish. Let me know in the chat. You know what I mean? Oh, shout out to the actual King Smith, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. He says, I'm about to get my haircut now. Yes, sir. I'll tap in after. I'm out the chair. Curious what you have to say. I also covered that story of the young girl who got scammed. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, a couple people wanted me to do a reaction to this story. And I said, you know what? Why not? Right? I mean, one thing that I've said that I would be talking about more is scams and whatnot, because there's a lot of scams going on. So we're going to be talking about scams today, primarily, right? Because there's new scams coming up. Celebrities are scamming. People are scamming on dating apps. Everybody's trying to be the next Tinder swindler, I guess. So actual King Smith feels bullish. He had 1. Mr. Harris is bearish for now. Ryan James is bearish. John Thomas is bearish. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm bearish for March. Nobody really knows what will happen, right? Are we in a crypto winter? We definitely are, right? So winter is definitely has been a crypto winter, right? And so here's an article by Contelgraph, and they're basically saying that the next bull run isn't gonna be till 2024, right? Going into 2025 because of the Bitcoin halving. That's their reasoning. If this circle continues, we're now at the early stage of a bear market following the cycle, and won't be until the end of 2024 to the beginning of 2025 that we can welcome the next bull market on Bitcoin. Now, guys, I'm bearish, but I'm not that bearish. Okay, I personally don't think that we're in a extended bear market, but I would be disingenuous to say that we're not in a bear, and I'm definitely bearish for March. But I think that the market right now, with so much going on outside of the market with the Russia-Ukraine situation, it's very hard to predict what will happen, what could happen, and what will happen, right? But long term, I'm extremely bullish long term. That's her fault. Suckers get licked. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about scams. We got a lot to talk about. I'm buying monthly. Let's get it. Yeah, guys. So at this point, okay, so, you want to have a strategy in place, right? And I'm not a financial advisor, but what is my strategy for March is very simple. I'm hodling, of course, and then I'm dollar cost averaging, because I think March we're going to get lower, especially for BTC. That's just my sentiment, and it's not based off any numbers or TA. It's just based off of looking at what's going on in the world, the other markets, what's going on in the stock market, what's going on globally with the Russia-Ukraine situation. I don't think it's going to jump off WW3. However, I do think that situation is going to continue to escalate and whatnot. But I think that it could affect the markets in a positive way, because it could increase rapid adoption. I mean, if you look at it already in Ukraine, they're accepting crypto donations right now. So I think that when you have Russians running to their bank account to pull out their money and whatnot, and now there's rumors of wars and things like that, it could help to accelerate adoption. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is so volatile that it can set catastrophic high records in a quarter, to be honest. Exactly. That's what I'm DT, you're right. That's why for me, like personally, I can't say, oh, we're not going to get into a next bull cycle until 2024. But I do think March is very bearish. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens in March, because there's a lot going on. And these variables sometimes can't be accounted for, even with technical analysis and such, because it's based off of what's going on, current events. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DT with the $10 donation. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? You guys could have been anywhere, but you decided to be here with me, and I do genuinely appreciate that. So founder of cryptocurrency company BitConnect charged in $2.4 billion fraud. Now, who remembers BitConnect, right? BitConnect was something that was popping in 2017, okay? BitConnect was like what Hex is now. I know the Hex boys is gonna be mad at me. The Hex boys is gonna come after me, man. No, but you know, like it seems like every year there's like one certain type of coin or project that people are just cultish bullish on, right? And in 2017, it was BitConnect, and basically, BitConnect promised to make you like crazy money every day. I think it was like 30% every day, if I'm not mistaken, like an outrageous amount of money. And so this guy who his name is Shash Kumar, and I know I'm butchering his name, Kumhani, he's a citizen of Surat, India, is charged with numerous conspiracies, fraud, money laundering, wire fraud, etc., unlicensed money transmitting. So basically, BitConnect, how it was built on a Ponzi scheme where you had to get other people in to get profits and, you know, reach a certain percentage, right? So prosecutors say the investments weren't being traded as promised, but were instead used to pay out early investors, typical of a pyramid scheme, right? The funds would also be used to pay BitConnect's army of promoters who would market the investment opportunity on social media and at live events. People like Brian Grant, Trevon James, you know what I mean? BitConnect caught the attention of regulators in Texas and North Carolina beginning of early 2018, prompting Kumhani to announce days later that the lending program was being shut down. The value of BCC, not BC, but BCC, plummeted, but Kumhani had a plan to prop up the price of BCC, ordering his network of promoters to buy BCC on all crypto exchanges to create the false appearances of legitimate market demand for BCC, the indictment states, okay? So yeah, BitConnect was a disaster. A lot of people got wrecked. I saw videos of one guy who lost his entire savings, and a lot of people got wrecked. And BitConnect was one that I was looking at back in 2017. But luckily for me, you know, Ian talked me out of it. You know what I mean? Salute to Ian Bellina. You guys know he's one of the OGs in the space, token metrics and all of that. But I'm glad I didn't do it. You know, I'm glad I didn't do it. And of course, BitConnect, you know, ended the run of such notable YouTubers of Trevon James and Brian Grant. But I think Trevon James is promoting Hex right now. And so nothing against Hex, but if any project that Trevon James is promoting heavy, no, I'm not with it. I'm just not with it. Okay, continuing with scams. Lana Rhoades deletes Twitter account after allegedly rug pulling her NFT project. Wait, she didn't trim her? Oh, never mind. Anyway, for those who don't know, Lana Rhoades is an adult star. And basically, she had a massive following on social media, but her Twitter account was suddenly deleted Thursday by her after she made a series of tweets protesting criticism of her NFT project, CryptoSys. Okay, some have accused CryptoSys NFT project of being a rug pull as funds from the mint have been cashed out. And Rhoades said she may now be deleting her Discord app and distancing herself from the project. As of today, the Discord group for the project is still active. So basically, NFTs are non-fungible tokens, right? Typically in the crypto space, they're deemed as digital collectible items, such as, you know, usually they come in pictures, JPEGs, and all of that. And Lana Rhoades did this project, and I guess that the issue was that the value of the NFTs weren't going up as people thought they would, and kept going down. And so here she is complaining. I mean, you guys can see right here. I'm so sick of this ish. The internet tried to ruin my pregnancy. Oh boy. She's the victim, right? She's the victim, but she pumped and dumped her NFT. I mean, we should have known that she was going to pump and dump it because that's what she's used to doing. I'm sorry, guys. I had to make that joke. I had to make that joke. You feel me? But what do you expect? I mean, she's an adult star. Like, and this is another thing. This is why I always tell y'all, man, like, just because a celebrity is into a crypto coin or project doesn't mean you have to ride the wave. A lot of these celebrities, man, then they don't even care about the project. They just care about the check, you know. Look, guys, I know, like, even though my channel doesn't get the views like I used to, because you know, I basically switched my content, but even I have crypto companies reach out to me to promote their projects. And 90% of them are garbage. They trash. You know what I'm saying? Because if I promote a project, you guys know I'm going to stand by it. I believe in it. I'm not just going to do this. So she says, nah, it honestly makes me sick. I worked my ass off for a project, and because it didn't do well, it's now a scam. How can I not have a single bad intention for anything, but have to deal with this BS because people want views? Effing gross. YouTubers are effing sickos, diseases of the internet who will do anything and say anything for views. Right, just like you used to do anything and anything while you were being recorded. I have a 1-month-old baby to take care of. Just what I wanted to do was scam people. Get the F out of here with that BS. Just because a project does not go as planned does not mean there was any ill intent. People are sick trying to cause trouble for views. Okay? So the reality is that she basically took the 1.5 million, and she says that because of the stress that this is causing her, that she's not going to continue with the NFTs. But like I said, what about the people that invested? They're going to be out of their funds. And she says she's using the money to pay off the devs. Once again, guys, let this be a cautionary tale of when you get into a project of why you're investing, okay? I don't care if a celebrity is looking at a project. I mean, great. Yeah, celebrity promotion is great for the space to get visibility, but that doesn't give it credibility. Let me say that again. Celebrity promotion is great for visibility in the space, but that doesn't mean it gives it credibility. So just because Lana Rhoades is selling, you know, pictures of her NFTs of her meow or whatever it is that she is, you know, selling, doesn't mean that it's legit. Like, because at the end of the day, for a lot of celebrities, it's just a money grab, right? They're not really in the space. They don't really do the due diligence. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, right? Not all of them are like that, but most of them are. I mean, do you think Kim Kardashian could tell you about that? What was that one Ethereum Max that she was in? I don't think Kim Kardashian could tell you a darn thing. Nothing like a well-shampooed rug. Yeah. You know, makes sense because she gets pumped up. Yeah. And that's another thing is like a lot of right now, because the market is doing so well, not doing so well. A lot of rug pulls are happening, and they're happening faster. Where a few months ago, when the rug pulls were a lot slower and deliberate because they wanted to have more liquidity in, but because right now nobody's really buying and liquidity is trash in regards to volume of trading and buying and selling and such, they're quicker to rug. Okay. So yeah, guys, very interesting. Now let's get into the main thing. And by the way, guys, please hit the like button. The like button helps to push my videos in the algorithm. As you guys know, I don't get a lot of views. Okay, so please hit the like button because we want people to you know, get this information. And I think that March, guys, you know, and this is my personal opinion, I think that when the market keeps going down, it's going to be a great buying opportunity. Now, if you're in DeFi, you know, my cousin E, he's probably watching in the clouds. He's killing it right now with Drip Network. You know what I mean? For all you guys that are killing it in DeFi game, I salute you. You know, I've got a couple stakes and whatnot. But yeah, he's killing it with Drip Network right now. So Drip Network is doing very well. And there are other plays, right? And I mean, that's more advanced stuff that I typically, you know, talk about launch pads and pre-sales. I talk about that on Patreon, man. We talk about, we don't give the game away for free. Nah, we don't give the game away for free, bro. Nah, you know what I mean? But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the main topic. Grab your water. You guys know I've been drinking a lot of water, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the drone trucker. I got to always salute my truckers, man. So much respect for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I know that the truckers are planning a convoy in the States. I think shit is really, excuse my language, ish is really going to hit the fan in March with that convoy, because you saw what they did in Canada. You saw what they were trying to do in Canada. You don't think that they're going to try to do it here? And I'm not talking about the truckers. I'm talking about the powers that be, right? But I think people are just tired of this. We're just tired of the tyranny. We're tired of all of this malarkey. We were just tired of it, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? And so, guys, I really appreciate you. So, you know, we're focused on this channel right now. We're focused on getting you guys this information, so you know what's going on. We're not going to keep doing repetitive content on some why, you know, women should stop dealing with pookies, or we're not going to do no shame, blame, or explain. We're not going to do no, you know, talk about why divorce and all of that, you know, feminism stuff for the 500th time, because real stuff is going on right now in the world. Real stuff is going on, right? Real stuff. Now, like I said, I don't think World War III is going to break out, but young man, if there's a draft, are you ready to go? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right here, bro. I'm gonna be right here. It's gonna be you young cats fighting. I'm an old man now. You know what I mean? Facts.
We've been closely following here on CBS Mornings a surge in so-called romance scams. According to the FBI, there's a major new category.
Now, I know right now a lot of people are talking about the Tinder swindler, right? How he finessed the women and all that. And let me just say this: I don't glorify anybody scamming. I don't like to be scammed. I've gotten rug pulled before. You know what I'm saying? And I feel some type of way about that, bro. Like, because even though the money was like a small amount, you still feel a certain type of way when somebody takes your money, and it's like, you put money down on the project to see it grow and see it progress, and then they take it, right? With the Tinder swindler, I know a lot of people, oh, he's a hero. I mean, I get it. Like, there are women finessing men every day for free meals and free stuff. But I personally think that anybody that does that, you know, swindling, I have to question your morals and integrity. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't be mad at women for finessing guys, but then on the same end, then you're glorifying the Tinder swindler. That's called hypocrisy. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue with this. Here we go.
Category of these scams, crypto dating scams, where fraudsters convince people to put their money into fake cryptocurrency investments. The analytics firm Chain Analysis says more than $7.7 billion was stolen.
Look at that number, guys, 7.7 billion. How high do you guys think that number will be in 2022? Imagine in the summer, Bitcoin goes parabolic. Okay, like vibe with me for a second, guys. Vibe with me for a second. Crypto is going. We're at 80,000, pushing to 100K. Okay, vibe with me for a second. Middle of July, going to August. How many people do you think that are not in the space right now will try to get into the space that are going to get scammed? I mean, it was 7.7 billion last year. Interesting.
In cryptocurrency fraud worldwide in 2021. Our consumer investigative correspondent, Anna Werner, shows us just how devastating those scams can truly be.
I think the biggest thing that I will...
Damn, she kind of looks like Julia. Oh, hey, yo, Julia, if you're watching this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Julia, by the way, man, you know.
be sad about is not being able to share anything with her.
24-year-old Nicole Hutchinson lost her mother, Cynthia, in February 2020.
Any memories or experiences?
After her death, Hutchinson inherited her mother's house, which she...
That's a beautiful house, bro. I'm not even going cap. That's a beautiful house, man. You know, some women desire scammers. You know what is crazy to me about that whole Tinder swindler scammer? Like, bro, okay, so there's like a fake Instagram account, right? That's not his, but people think it's his. That Instagram account, before the documentary had like 80K, now it's got over 1.5 million followers, right? I mean, listen, forget the dating coaches. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this. Let me continue.
Sold, splitting the proceeds with her father, $280,000 each. Money, she says, to help pay for her 94-year-old grandmother's assisted living and help her and her dad.
That was going to be our launch pad for him to retire easily and for me to start my life.
I mean, what would you do if you got 280 grand right now, bro? Know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, man, I got a little bit of bills to pay. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'd do that. And then I'd go on a vacation. And then the rest, I'd flip it. Not all of it, but yeah, I'd flip it. I'd flip a majority. Not financial advice, just what I would do.
A new life in California. And to start meeting people there, she joined the date.
See, that life is stranger than fiction, guys. Maybe this is her future. You see the cat, right? Hold on, let me see if I can zoom out. You see the cat right there? Look at the cat's face. Yo, she got like, how are you 24 and you're already like a cat lady, bro? Like what's going on? Like for real. Okay.
Dating site Hinge. She says she soon met a man named Hal and they became friends.
He started asking questions about my family and my past experiences.
It was a connection that felt even stronger, she says, when he told her he came from the same town in China from where Hutchinson was adopted.
We kind of bonded over that.
Soon.
Now, here's the crazy part. Did she meet him? It doesn't even sound like she met him. And his name is Hal. Like, how did you get scammed? Like, come on, bro. Like,
she says he was telling her about one of his hobbies, cryptocurrency investing, and he suggested she too could invest.
I'm like, I've never invested in my life. I don't know anything about cryptocurrency.
She does look like Julia, though. That is so crazy. And I'm not just saying that because Julia's Asian, but that's crazy. I don't think we should feel anything for people who get scammed. It's a dog world out here in the crypto market. I look at it like this. I think that, I mean, I've been rug pulled, right? So I've been scammed before. So I don't like it, right? But here's my thing. I think her situation, I mean, look, I'm going to be real with y'all. If y'all meet somebody on a dating app and they telling you they want to invest for you or this and that, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, all these, like, with the Tinder swindler, I definitely don't feel sorry for those women because they were gold diggers who were come on, bro. Like, they were going off their emotions, right? And the reason I don't feel bad for those women is you don't think YouTube cut the check for them? Not YouTube, but Netflix cut the check. Netflix definitely cut the check for that. So that's why I don't feel bad for those women in the Tinder swindler, right? Because Netflix cut the check. They're probably debt free. I mean, if you go on their Instagram, they don't look like they're tripping at all. They got vacations in Bali and all that fly stuff. So it doesn't look like they're hurting on Instagram if you go look. And even with the Simon Levy guy, he's doing great as well. He's dating a model now, right? You can be whoever you want in dating sites. Exactly. Now imagine, Tony, who you can be in the metaverse. You think people are getting scammed now? Just wait till the metaverse is in place.
Currency either. So I was very skeptical.
Not to worry, he said in a text. This is my field. I can be your teacher. First, he told her to create an account on a legitimate site, crypto.com. Then he sent her a link and told her to transfer money there to what he said was a cryptocurrency exchange platform. She started small, but says soon she was investing larger amounts, $26,000, $49,000, $73,000.
He just kept saying things of like, look at this money that can help support your family. Obviously, that's what I wanted to do.
When her account began showing profits, she suggested to her father that
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, right? So imagine, like, you know, you meet some random chick on an app and she says, yo, I can help you flip your money. And you know what, guys? I hate to say it, but this is what gives crypto a bad look. And this is why people think crypto is a scam. It's because of things like that. And this is going to be the new wave. I hate to say it, but a lot of people who are green, they're going to fall for stuff like this. Now, if you're watching this, you're not one of those people. And if you have never done crypto and you're still watching this, you will not be one of those people because now you know. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be green, just like this chick.
That he invest too, so he did. By December, their accounts showed a combined balance of $1.2 million, and Hutchinson decided it was time to cash out.
Look at this. You know, even in crypto, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And that's one of the reasons why I'm very cautious on certain projects. Like, that's why I don't promote certain projects, because a lot of people don't even understand the basics. So for me to jump off, start talking about DAOs and stuff like that, when people don't even know how to, when people are still using crypto.com and Coinbase, like, and I'm not saying DAOs are a scam or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. But the reason why I stick to the basics, because people always ask me, is because like that has always been when I started doing content back in 2017 with crypto, a lot of people didn't even know what the heck crypto was. Right now, the advanced stuff, that's what the Patreon is for, of course. You know, we get it in.
That's when the site told her before she could withdraw her money, she'd have to pay a hefty tax bill of roughly $380,000.
That's when
$380,000.
I was like, something's not right.
It wasn't. The cryptocurrency investments weren't real. All her and her father's funds had gone into the scammers' pockets. In all, $390,000 stolen.
I messed up my life. I messed up my dad's life.
She told me that it was all a scam.
Hutchinson's father.
You know, and like, here's the thing, bro. Like, if you were the father, you probably should have, you know what I'm saying? This is why financial literacy is so important, right? But this is where probably you shouldn't have put all your money into the crypto. Like, I shouldn't be a hypocrite, but but you shouldn't. Real talk, you should. And by the way, guys, not all my money is in crypto, but a lot is, but not all. But you shouldn't. I mean, this is common sense. Like, only be willing to put in what you're willing to lose, guys. And I guess the reason why I'm not really bugging like that is because I always try to take profits. And I invested myself, and I do the due diligence, right? And I'm not saying that I'm oblivious to being scammed. I'm not, no. I'm not saying that. Like I said, I got rug pulled twice last year. I've never been rug pulled before until last year because I was doing more riskier plays with meme coins. Know what I mean? Because meme coins, I mean, you can really, you know, with meme coins, if you got in early, you could really make some money last year, right? We remember that. I mean, some of us got into Shiba back in March. Some of us I got into Shiba back in April. Heck, I know a brother got into Shiba in February. He's traveling the world now, all over the world. He's in Dubai damn near every month. Q-Dog says, I've come across these scams a few times on Hinge. They disguise the profile as an attractive Asian woman saying the same thing. Yeah. Know what I mean? It's an obvious scam. I wanted to get into crypto right now, just doing silver and gold mostly. Okay, have you done crypto before? If not, Tony, check out my playlist. Check the Patreon out, bro. I got a lot of good information, bro. Neil Ray says, dude, this is like WTF. He kept asking way too much. How is she now suspicious, dumb girl? Yeah, and you know what? Like, looking at her demeanor, she seems a bit naive. Julia's the opposite. But this chick seems very, like, naive. innocent.
For Melvin.
And all I could do was just hug her and tell her, it's okay. It's okay. And it was hard. It was hard because we lost everything.
They're not alone. A new report finds just in 2021, cryptocurrency scam victims lost more than $7.7 billion.
Anybody that's really trying hard to get you to invest in cryptocurrencies has a motive.
Rich Sand.
And here's my thing. I think he should correct himself. Anybody that's trying real hard to get you into a particular crypto, right? They call it shilling. And one of the things, and I've said this before, I've never taken any project that you guys hear me talk about that I'm very bullish on, Shiba Inu, Velis, projects that I'm extremely bullish on, XRP. I've never been paid by any of those companies, okay? That's just me doing my own research. And that's why I always say, do your own research, okay? If I ever do any paid promotion, I would let you guys know about it, right? That's just the truth. But yeah, and one of the reasons why I do that by design is because I've seen people promote project after project, and now their reputation is down the dumps because they may be great content creators, right? They may have excellent breakdowns and analysis, but they've promoted bad project after bad project, right? Now me telling you guys, hey, I'm bullish about XRP, that doesn't mean that you should get it. Do your own research, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like when I say it is what it is, what I'm saying is like yeah, you might think, well, if Solo's in it, then I should get in it. No, that's not true. If I'm in it, do your research, right? That's it. Do your research. Tony says, thanks for the info. But what I'm saying is, if let's say there's a coin, let's call it Bernice coin, right? And I'm pushing it, then yeah, you should always be skeptical regardless, right? But I think that's why it's so important to do the research. And anybody on Patreon will tell you, like, I'm very meticulous with my research process, man. I mean, I do PDFs. I do not just PowerPoint videos, but PDFs, break it down, and I go into the details. And you guys have seen me even do that on the channel. So I take this very, very seriously. I really do, because I don't like my money being played with. And I know you guys don't like your money being played with either. Facts.
Sanders investigates cryptocurrency scams as co-founder of company Cypherblade. We asked him to look at Nicole Hutchinson's transactions to see how she was scammed.
This does seem to be what's commonly referred to as a pig butchering scam.
That's right. It's called a pig butchering scam, where scammers patiently work their victims before moving in for the kill.
The name really comes from the fattening up before the slaughter.
In Hutchinson's case, he found her money started in those legitimate cryptocurrency accounts. But the links the crooks told her to transfer the money to were actually digital wallets belonging to the scammers.
And that's one of the things that, I've got, you guys, if you go to my homepage, the first video for new viewers is the 5 common cryptocurrency scams, right? Fake websites, scammer links, that is a common problem. Even fake apps. You have to verify, double verify, triple verify. Like which websites you're going on to, which websites you're connecting to. Now they got fake bots. They have an app where you can buy bots and you think it's legit and the bot is trades for you automatically. You can set parameters on the bot and it'll trade for you, right? I've used bots on an exchange and it was trash. I mean, I got to use it for free though, because I won a contest, I guess. But the bot was trash because it didn't make me really much profit. But the bots trade for you. Well, the scammers had the fake bots where it was trading for you, but every time it was trading for you, it was sending it to the scammer's wallet. I'm telling you guys, these scams that they're coming up with now, I think that the scams are just going to continue to evolve further and further. I think it's going to be to a point, and I've said this before, where they don't even have to scam you. In the future, they'll be able to just go into your phone and get your crypto that way. And they've already done that with malware, where they can take pictures of you putting in your passwords. That's how people have gotten their trust wallet hacked and stuff like that. So you guys have to take it very, very seriously. Diversify not just your investments, but where you store your cryptos in different cold storage wallets or hot wallets. Diversify, diversify, diversify. Protect yourself at all costs.
And his firm traced other money going to those fake addresses too, likely, he says, from other victims.
It is easily a 10+ million figure amount.
So you're saying conservatively, they've scammed at least $10 million in your estimation?
Absolutely.
Money, he says, likely went to an organized ring of scammers operating out of Asia who prey on inexperienced victims.
And this is one of the reasons why I do my channel the way that I do it. 10 million in just scamming. Scamming is like the economy of scamming is always existed, but I think with what's going on economically, with the rise of inflation, scamming is going to be parabolic. Scamming is going to be off the hook. I mean, it already is, but it's just going to continue to get worse. And it's not just crypto scamming. I mean, we saw it happening when they invoked the yoke. You guys know that you guys get it, right? And then they had the PPP loans. And I think one of the dudes from Pretty Ricky, he's going to jail. Pretty Ricky is a early 2000s R&B group because he did the PPP scam. But scams are going to evolve. And I think what's going to happen, guys, on the next parabolic bull run, this is my prediction. You're going to see a lot of people become wealthy, and scams are going to be insane because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to attain the sudden wealth. And it's not just going to be crypto scams, but it's also going to be all across the board because look at inflation right now. It's becoming more and more expensive. Look at gas prices. Look at going out to eat. And so what are people going to do? Ghostbusters.
I think he really played off that I was naive and not knowing anything about crypto. And
I'm not going to lie, though. She's hella cute. I can't. No simping. I'm just being honest. She's cute.
Taking that and running with it.
Hutchinson and her father are now living in his RV.
I just hope others don't have to fall for it. So if me sharing the story helps that, then I'm so grateful.
As for the scammer, her father says,
I hope that there is some justice in life and he reaps his.
We don't know who the scammer.
And unfortunately, like I said, it's stories like that that give crypto a black eye. But it's you have a naive woman who went on a dating app and she didn't even meet the guy. Like, you know what I mean? I think that sometimes, you have to use common sense. And common sense is really not that common anymore, unfortunately. But you got scammed by somebody on a dating app and you sent that person money. I mean, you thought you were sending money to a legit site. It's sad, but it's stories like that. And the thing about this is that, this is why it's important for people to understand that scams, like for somebody who's a crypto vet, we know scams like this, but scams are continuing. Like I said, there's scams coming out damn near every day that I wasn't even privy to, right? And if you don't keep track of it, you could be a victim of a scam yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've gotten rug pulled twice. I mean, that rug pulls are common, right? But the scams are evolving so much that if you got to literally pay attention to the news, but you got to make sure that everything you do is legit. Like go on a legit website. Make sure that you are using legit apps. All of that. Do your research. And a lot of people just won't do it, unfortunately.
or scammers were, of course, and that legitimate site crypto.com warns consumers to take steps to try to be sure that any accounts they're moving money into are legitimate. Now, the company says it takes a proactive approach to threats and immediately takes down any wallets online linked to a scam. That dating site Hinge also told us it takes fraud very seriously and has trained content moderators out.
And make no mistake, like I said, dating app scams, website scams have been around since forever. And the reason why they work is because all it takes is one person to be a sucker to get linked.
Looking for this sort of stuff, but Nate, it's really consumer beware. You have to be very careful.
And I don't know everything about crypto, but I do know that money can disappear and it can be lost forever. Is there a chance for her and her father to get their money back?
It's not looking very hopeful for them to get any of that.
Nope. I mean, in this situation, no. I mean, they're somewhere in Asia. You guys want to, okay, guys, you guys want to know a good show to watch where you can learn about crypto scams? Watch the show on Netflix, Startup. It's a little raunchy. I'm not going to lie. It's a little weird with the, it's not for little kids, but if you guys want to learn about crypto from how a scammer thinks, right? Watch Startup. It's a great show, guys. It shows you how scammers think. Now, granted, it's a television show, so it's got some elements that are a little bit, exaggerated, the whole gangster element. But Startup is a great show on Netflix. I highly recommend from viewing it, not from an entertainment lens, but from an educational lens to get yourself familiarized. If you want to know how scammers think in regard to crypto, that is a great show to watch. I learned a lot watching from that show because there's a lot of overlap that happens. And that show, I wish it was still on, but that show was ahead of its time. I can't front. It's a good show.
That money back. She has reported this to the police. She even hired a private detective to look into it. But what the experts will tell you is that typically once the money is out of your control and into the scammer's control, it's gone. In fact, when we had the experts look at her transactions, they actually looked at associated transactions as well. And they think tied to these scammers, literally, they found over $20 million lost.
Mind blowing. Anna, thank you so much.
These scammers are making money, bro. 20 million? Why am I even doing a YouTube? I mean, no disrespect to you, C3. I respect that. The crypto swindler. Man, 20 million? Now, who do you guys think gets scammed more, men or women? I bet you it's men. But they're not going to put an old guy up on there, right? I mean, they showed the dad. And I'm not victim shaming, but they're not going to show you an old man because, oh, yeah, nobody cares, right? But a young, beautiful 24-year-old girl or cute Asian girl, they're going to put her on camera. Women on crypto? You know what? I don't have the statistics. I think it would be interesting to figure out. Women on crypto, men on dating. Yeah, I think it's definitely men on dating apps and crypto on dating apps. But men are more knowledgeable on dating apps when it comes to crypto, or they're aware from, 40% of men have heard of crypto, if I'm not mistaken, right?
This is a valuable story because crypto is so hot right now, and everybody wants to get involved because they have a fear of missing out.
They think I don't want to be left behind for something that seems so lucrative. But you could see where she would fall for it because you see in your balance, it's growing.
Which was a fake account.
A fake account.
But if you see $1.2 million, you're like,
right. But that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why it's important. It's kind of like, if you see your account growing, you can verify it on different exchanges, right? The prices and such. So, for example, if the market is down, but your account is growing, that should be a red flag, right? Or am I missing something?
Dad, come on, we got to invest.
Crypto feels so technical that
Yes.
you're grateful that this friend, quote unquote, is helping you, guiding you through it and everything. Very clever of the fraudster to say he was from the very same village she's
Yeah.
from.
Well, listen, guys, I'm not from the same village as some of you guys, right? But you guys know what I look like. I've been on this platform for over a decade. And I've been talking about crypto now. Next month will be for half a decade, right? But in this situation, guys, never trust anybody that tells you, oh, I know how to make you money in crypto, this and that. I don't care how beautiful the person appears to be. Look, I don't care if it's Bernice. I don't care. I don't care if it's Kimberly. No. Especially a person you haven't met yet. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Don't trust it. Just don't trust it, guys. And yeah, so scams are going to be going up. Taking another quick look at the market, guys. So we're at 39,000. It'll be interesting to see how we end today. Shiba Inu is at the 25 marker. Doge is at hovering about 12.7 cents. Matic, that's not a bad price. But you know what, guys? Listen, guys, this is manipulation, bro. Like, how do we go from 33 to 39 in the middle of a supposed WW3 event? Like, all of these are like false flag, black swan type events. Like, this is all just orchestrated chaos, man. Oh, Solo, here you go again with these conspiracy theories. Come on, bro. You can't tell me there's bombs over, you know what, Ukraine, and then we're at 33, and then all of a sudden the next day the market is pumping. You know, H-bar slept on. V-Chain, oh man, V-Chain is actually a really good price right now. That's not bad. Hey, I might have to look at that. You know, might have to look at that. But yeah, guys, also take a look at the Patreon once again. The Patreon is lit. You know what I'm saying? Mid-month report, I already came out with that. Came out with part 2. You know what I'm saying? We also got the 3 coins to make you wealthy. That's the my synopsis on it on the stream that I did with Black Ram and Brother Oheen. Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Patreon is lit. But yeah, guys, be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for these scams. Be safe out there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. God bless you guys. Make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at SoloTV84. And I'm out. Peace.
Now. Now.